I'm driving, making yet another trip from Maryland to Cleveland to see about my mom. So over 90 days, I made the trip back and forth from Maryland to Cleveland because for over several weeks, my mom would call me and say, "Hey, baby, I'm headed back to the hospital, waiting to see who can take me to the ER." So now I don't know what's going on. So I'm back, forth on the Ohio Turnpike to care for my mom. And this one particular weekend, as I'm alone with my thoughts and driving, this one question just began to overpower me. Am I running out of time? Watching what was going on with my mom, was that going to be me soon? Have I lived life fully? Did I do what I was meant to do? I want to invite you to the possibility that when you feel that time is running out, you have the power to slow down and regain control. I'm Rhonda Moore, and at the age of 51, I became the caretaker for my then 77-year-old mom, who now lives with me, and she's now 83. The one thing about being a caretaker is that it can be exhausting. And one of the things that helped me was that as I thought about it more and more, you ask yourself the question, what have I done with my life? And then time passes, and you think about it, that you really did not do what you were meant to do, or you hadn't been on that track. What I've learned is that I had to be very honest about what was going on. My situation, exhausting as I said, and understanding that the fear that I had, false evidence appearing as real, around the time limitations were just that. But I wanted to begin to be intentional about what I was going to do with my life. And in that being intentionality, I devised a plan, and I call that designing your next decade. Here's what's possible for your life. When you look at history, women, they're mothers, daughters, and all of the titles. But the good news is, it is not too late for us. Whether you're in your 50s, 60s, or 70s, it's not too late. What I did learn is to get started, is to find out that I had to stop hiding. I was shrinking myself. And that empowered me to live a life on my terms that makes sense for me, and it also makes sense for those who rely on me. My wish for you and the world is that you would begin to understand that as you create your life plan, be intentional about it, and let go of those limitations. You can live a life that exceeds far beyond your expectations. I work with women like that. They've gone through divorce. They've had the health challenges. And I have, there's a sisterhood of women that are forging a new path for themselves. So when they feel like they're running out of time, they're living life to the fullest. Thank you.
Yeah.